Mrs. Beth again. Hey, hope you've had a good day, or you're having a good day, depending when you're listening to my story. I have a story today. It's maybe a shout out to all the dads out there, or to all my friends that have a dad. Hope you have a great Father's Day with them. It's called Give Me Back My Dad. Let's read it. Give me back my dad. One day, Cheryl and her father decided to go ice fishing. They got on the snowmobile, put all their stuff in the sled on the back, and went bouncing over bumps and across lakes until they came to a very good place to fish. "This place," said Cheryl's father, "is the best place to fish in the whole world. But the fish are smart. You've got to be really smart to catch these fish." "Phooey," said Cheryl. "I'm smarter than any fish." So her father got out an ice drill and drilled an enormous, huge hole. They chopped the ice and drilled some more, and then they were done. "Wow," said Cheryl's father. "Really thick ice here. Now we can fish." He got out a hook and line and bait and said to Cheryl, "You fish down this hole and be very careful because these fish are smart." "Phooey," said Cheryl. "I'm smarter than any fish." She jiggled her line up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down, and said, "I want to catch a fish." "Be patient," said her dad. So Cheryl jiggled her line up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and said, "I want to catch a fish." Then, up out of the hole came a candy bar with a line on it. "Look at that," said Cheryl. "It's a candy bar." Her father yelled, "Don't touch that!" But Cheryl grabbed the candy bar and was pulled right down underneath the ice. Cheryl's father yelled down the hole, "Give me back my baby!" A big fish stuck its head out of the water and said, "We caught this kid fair and square. You can't have her back." "Grrr," said Cheryl's father. Cheryl's father got an idea. He put a very small piece of bait on a line and jiggled it up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and all of a sudden he pulled up a very small baby fish. The big fish stuck its head out of the water and said, "Give me my baby." "Well," said Cheryl's father, "I'll give you back your baby if you give me back my baby." "Grrr," said the big fish. Cheryl's father tossed the little fish back and Cheryl came flying up out of the hole. She said, "Brr, it's gold!" And right away she started to turn into an icicle. Her father picked her up, ran to the shore, and got a fire going in the Labrador tent. Soon Cheryl was warm and dry like a piece of toast. "Now," said her father, "we are going back out there. Don't pick up anything the fish throw out of the hole. These are smart fish." "Right," said Cheryl. They went back out and Cheryl jiggled her line up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And she said, "I want to catch a fish." A candy bar with a lime on it came up out of the hole. "Oh no," said Cheryl, "I'm not that dumb." She jiggled her line up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and said, "I want to catch a fish." Up came a bag of popcorn with a line on it. Cheryl said, "Oh no, I'm not that dumb." She jiggled her line up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and said, "I want to catch a fish." Then up came a television. "Wow," said Cheryl. "That looks pretty nice, but I'm not that dumb." Cheryl jiggled her line up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and said, "I want to catch a fish." She waited some more and up came a $50,000 bill with a line on it. Her father said, "$50,000!" He grabbed it and he got pulled underneath the ice. "Grrr," said Cheryl. She yelled down the hole, "Give me back my daddy!" The baby fish stuck its head up out of the water and said, "Hey, we caught him fair and square. You can't have him back." Cheryl got an idea. She put a huge piece of bait on the line and she jiggled it up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and said, "I've got to catch a daddy fish." All of a sudden, a big fish grabbed the bait and Cheryl pulled him in. The baby fish stuck its head out of the water and said, "Give me my daddy back." "Well," said Cheryl, "I'll give you back your daddy if you give me back my daddy." "Grrr," said the little fish. Cheryl threw the daddy fish back into the water, and Cheryl's father came flying up out of the hole, and he said, "Brrr, it's cold," and started turning into an icicle. Cheryl pulled her father to the tent and put wood in the stove till he was warm and dry like a piece of toast. Then Cheryl said, "Daddy, why did you grab the money? I thought you were smarter than a fish." "I am smarter than a fish," said her dad. "And I know that you are smarter than any fish. And I knew you would get me out. And I still have the money." "Right," said Cheryl. And they went back to town and bought Cheryl her own snowmobile. What a great story. Silly story, but it's a good one. Cheryl and her dad went ice fishing. Hey, you know what, friends? I don't know what you got planned for Father's Day with your dad, but remember, give him a big hug, tell him you love him, and have a great day. See you next time.